comes free for Savin Verk. Verk will swing it over to Smith as he leads the rush through center. Over the Victoria line, Smith left circle, shoots wide, comes around Smith in his own zone. Royals changing up as Jackson Smith starts to gain speed through center ice. Steps up the middle, Jackson Smith trying to go right to the goal. Puck is poked on net and put just wide by...
As the Victoria Royals chip it on in and get a quick change. Smith will weave up the ice, goes to the middle. Smith to the left side, shot in, saved by Johnny Hicks.
Way for the puck along the far boards in the Seattle zone. It comes free to the blue line. Jackson Smith walks the line, now down the slot. Nice toe drag. Smith scores!
Big move. Destined #1 draft pick. Smith able to traverse the line and then cut to the right circle, cut across, and was able to catch.
The right point, hooks it to the middle for Smith. Saucer pass down to Charlie Ellick. He'll go rink wide. Verk scores! Starts ahead. On right wing into the Tri-City zone. He'll drop it off. Andrew Crystal cutting to the slot. Heavy save Mateka. Rebound put wide. Hit a man in front. Jackson Smith picks it up. He'll try and lead the rush through center. Odd man rush if they hurry. Smith over the line on left wing looking for Anisimowicz. Loose in the slot. Poke down low. Smith centers. Stopped by Essler. Skate ahead through center ice. Over the line, Gillespie on right wing. Spins away from a hit. Gillespie now looking to dance his way to the middle, turn the puck over, and Jackson Smith will lead the rush the other way. Smith cutting across, finds goal. Back to Curran again. Skates in. Sloan on the goal line. Pass up top. Jackson Smith scores! 38 to go, and it's a one-goal game. Through some traffic, Jackson Smith. Max Curran looks in. He'll find Jackson Smith. Midpoint. Smith waits and fires. He scores! Makes it 4-3 with 50 seconds to go. Talk about finishing.
Off the wall. Twisted in front, but blocked by Portland. A long shot. Scored! Jackson Smith with a low wrister to the glove side. And Smith shoots the low glove side shot in for his 8th of the year in a 1-0 Tri-City lead. Oh, Patazzoni slips around Ellick and a turning shot blockered away. Good chance there from John Sekreski. Tried to fire that one back to the blocker's side and catch Grout off guard. He battled by Portland out of the defensive zone. And McAdams will look on as Jackson Smith cuts in. Smith's shot denied by Ryder Thompson. Right wing. Towards the front. Batted away. Slot shot.
The Cruz Paveo. Paveo on his backhand. Walks out. Drops to Wynot. Behind the Seattle net with speed. He'll center. One-timer. Fought off by Ratzlaff. Rebound loose. On the goal line. Still whacking. They score.
Puck and then cleared it. Great rush up the ice that time by Smith again. In front, bouncing puck.
Yeah, it certainly makes a difference. I mean, if you have a vaunted power play that has all kinds of firepower.
Well, you got it right there.
There you go.
Out of the zone here, and watch the great pass right there as Smith was streaking in. And
great play by Smith to get engaged.
Puck was cleared. The Chiefs bring it right back in. Mays goes all the way around, try to centering pass.
Lots of room out there 4-on-4 hockey.
Yeah, good save that time. Harrington wheeling out of his own end for Spokane. Lots of ice room with the extra attacker. And oh, Harrington just got whacked by Smith.
He's trying to shove it up the board. Sloan kept it on side at the right point. He'll go right to left to Smith. Skates in. Pulls back a shot and knocked in front.
Here's Brandon Wynot. Drop pass. Savin Verk left circle. Shot blocked. Loose puck in front. Clear. Up top, Smith holds it in. Down the slot, Smith, right circle on his backhand. He scores!
And right there, Sanch overplaying that low slot and gave it up high under the bar, and Smith read it well. Right on.
Down toward the corner now. Still with it up top. Smith fakes the one-timer, looks for a lane. Left circle, floats it on. Goal, scores!
Celebrate your 21st birthday. He's not going to get an assist on the play, Bosch, but he's a big part of it.
He'll get to the neutral zone red line and just flick it in toward the net. It bounces behind the goal. Picked up by Smith. He'll break to center ice. Feeds it ahead left wing. Cook played around the near boards for Smith at the left point. He'll fire to traffic. Blocked out of the zone by Martin Rana and just got held up and up by Smith. Good play by the Americans defenseman. Otherwise, he might have had another breakaway. He'll flip it down ice. We've just about reached the midway point of this third period. 1-0 Seattle. A chance to extend their lead in that race for that final playoff spot. Wenatchee is lost. Here's Smith on side on near wing. Pressured, got it back to from his own blue line. Gave it away to Loveson. Loveson breaks down the right wing. Toe drags through traffic, looking to get to the net. Takes it down low. Gets bumped off the puck by Jackson. Picked up by Coots. Tried to center it for Mays. He drop it back to Martin Rana. Back to the right circle. In front. Oh, Fanning on the shot. The T-Birds have a chance on the doorstep. Mert couldn't put it home. And the Americans break the other way. 2-on-1. Goldsmith and Sloan, shot, score.
Through center, off the toe of the stick from Jodry. He heads off in a change. 45 seconds gone. Period number 1. The Tri-City Americans look to bring it through center. Weaving through. Wrist shot down the slot. Parried aside.
I also think that both teams' transition game is pretty good right now. They're spinning it around and getting it out of there as fast as they possibly can. It's a good
up in Kamloops. Yeah, that's a mere formality, as we all know, though, at this point in time. So save the celebration. Nope, we're going to have a tripping penalty.
Go back towards the blue line for Smith, who's a left-hand shot. Right point for Sloan. Back for Smith. He'll wait. He'll hold. He'll fire. And a save. Backhand. They score at the side. Goals last season. Now has 20 in his overage campaign. And a power play goal here for the Americans. Again, it's
flipped out towards center, knocked down by the Royals, and Abagosh runs into his man Burlock in between the two benches as both teams change. Jackson Smith gaining speed through center. Banks it to himself on left wing and dumps it.
Pressured by Curran's bad anger on ace collision, but here comes Tri-City. It's Smith with Curran. Jackson Smith, shoulder save, Raven, rebound, Curran scores!
Tri-City forward ties this game. The initial shot stopped by Ravensburger, but he lost the possession of the puck.
For NCAA and Major Junior, there were some players on their list that were protecting their eligibility, and when the NCAA waived that, all of a sudden they were able